Good morning, one and all. EB remedy. If there is a justice from our side, we will get a just and fair solution. Universal's grace, I repeatedly telling, if a single neuron is intact in every uh, organism, that intact will rejuvenate and regenerate all the um, problems. So, if the only tool of utilizing universal grace to understand EB remedy and conquer all the haunted by failures is listening. Uh, Previously, I have shared my experiences. Born geniuses are always not success in life journey because they are not giving importance to listening through five senses. But below average students are uh, getting success in materialistic life journey because below average students are mostly utilizing the tool listening. Listen. One humble request to my next generation is, I repeatedly telling, we are born in this universe because of thought of universe. So whatever thought establishing within us is not our. If the origin source of thought is universal grace, that insertion should be done by universal grace definitely. The graceful universe will do the togetherness of like-minded persons wherever they may be. Once again, I tell, if you are haunted by failure, whatever may be, we should understand now we are intact. Being existing, yes, we are intact. If we understand that we are intact, then the origin source of universal grace will send all the relevant togetherness of people's muscle power, manpower, money power, and inner happiness too. It's the natural law also. So be intact, be listener, be just, be remedy. We have born to rule our own kingdom through our uniqueness and peculiar thoughts and words and activities to render a noble service to wounded hearts, minds, and souls. So, தசையினை தீச்சுடினும் லைக்வைஸ் தேடிச் சோறுநிதின் தின்று பல சின்னஞ்சிறுகதைகள் பேசி மனம் வாடி துன்பமிக உழன்று பிறர் வாடப் பல செயல்கள் செய்து நரை கூடி கிளப்பருவம் எய்தி கொடுங்கூற்றுக்கு இறையெனப்பின் மாய்வேன் என நினைத்தாயோ. நின்னை சில வரங்கள் கேட்பேன், அவை நேரே எனக்கு அருளல் வேண்டும். முன்னை தீயவினை பயன்கள் யாவும் இனி மூளாது செய்திடல் வேண்டும். வேர்ல்டு poet laureate மகாகவி சுப்பிரமணிய பாரதி always says, பைய தலைமைகள். Yes, every soul, every creature in this universe is born to rule our own arena, our own kingdom. It is totally already determined by universe. So origin is universal grace, the thought process is universal grace, that words and activities all are our self responsibility. The tool of one and only tool of to conquer our mistakes and conquer the success is listening the universal grace. Once again request, be proactive, be listener. We are not born to born for single person, not for just in personam. We are born for the entire global human beings wellness, as like just syndrome. Since the famous Latin term is quoted, EB just EB remedy. Yes, EB just EB remedy. There is a just and fair reason, justification in our side. We will surely get the affirmative, positive results in lives also. So totally life is a dynamic scientific process, result oriented scientific process. So our thoughts, words, activities are already determined by universal grace. It is repeatedly telling, it is repeatedly told in all the spiritual books including Bible, Quran, and Hindu religious books. Sufi saints all are telling it is already determined by this measure, but it is not fate. We should understand, we should listener. If we listen, we are intact, then infinitive graceful universe will give potential to our thoughts, not our thoughts, it's universal grace thoughts. So feel and understand and believe that we are intact to fulfill the thoughts, words, and activities and the vision and mission of the origin, our universal grace. And insertion is also done by the universal grace through the like-minded persons with the determination of nature's grace. Be intact, be proactive, be a listener, rule your rule our own unique and peculiar world. That is repeatedly Magagavi poet Lord Bhardiya tells Bayat Talamegol. It means each and everyone are having uniqueness and peculiarities, human values. So we should rule our own arena, we should rule our own kingdom. That is the real term of me interpretation for Subramanya Mahabharati's Vayat Talamegal. So be proactive, be listener, be always believe always in we are intact. I repeatedly telling even autism child, cerebral palsy child, or mentally retarded child, or all other creatures in this world, or any other person who are haunted by failure, or rejuvenated, or regenerated, or come back to the podium, is all are because of determination of universal grace. And there is a natural law, ibi just, ibi remedy. So since the origin of thought process is done by universal grace, the insertion of universal grace is also done by universal grace through us. We are uniqueness, and we are having uniqueness and peculiarities to rule our own kingdom, our own arena. Go ahead, rule our own arena. Go ahead, conquer your own kingdom.